All right, everybody, the moment you've been waiting for. These are top 100 rated games on BGG. People go in and comment on them, rate them. They're very popular. Not all of them I have played, and so I can't even rank them into their different categories, but I have tried to rank them into different categories of heavy, medium, lightweight games, social deduction / social games, legacy games, two-player only games, cooperative games, and I have this category of unknown because I just haven't played them, and I can't rate them on heavy, medium, or light if I don't know much about them now. If it's a social deduction like Nemesis, then I know I'm not going to put that in the heavy, medium, light category for strategy games. Um, but yeah, for overall, if I don't know, I'll put them in the unknown. But I know quite a bit of these top 100. So we're going to go first with in the heavyweights. The best will be right here, the worst will be right here. And that way, really quickly in this video, you can figure out when you get to that point in the video, if you're like a medium weight or a light strategy gamer, then when you get to that point of the light strategy, sure, then you can say, all right, this guy says that Welcome 2 is a good one. I want to go play Welcome 2. So you can figure out what you like based on that. Feel free to skip around in the video. It'll be interesting to see the most viewed being in the light strategy or medium strategy, or maybe just everybody sticks around in this first heavy strategy. Let's go. Terraforming Mars is going to be my number 1 of this grouping. 5 Tribes would be my number 2 of the heavy strategy games. My number 3, though, and all of them, I gotta rack and stack these well, and I'm gonna say I really like Concordia. Yeah, Concordia is gonna be my number 2 or number 3. Sorry. Next up, Arc Nova would be my number 4. I don't know. Some days Concordia might switch, but right now I'm rearing to play Concordia. Number 5 would probably be Through the Ages. Number 6 would be Feast for Odin. Really like Feast for Odin. Number 7 heavyweight game would be, again, Power Grid. Number 8 favorite game of the heavyweights, we'll put Scythe. Number 9 we'll put probably Agricola. Yep. Number 10, going to put Viticulture. Number 11, we'll put, actually Blood Rage will be number 10. Number 11 will be Viticulture. Number 12, 12th best would be Root. 13th best would be Great Western Trail. 14th best would be Earth. 15th best would be Terra Mystica. 16th best would be Gaia Project. 17th best, the alternate Terraforming Mars. And then 18th best would be Brass. Okay. So, of those, I really like Terraforming Mars and really don't like Brass. Okay, but that's just me. I think a lot of people out there really like Brass. So, and that is my ranking for the heavyweight ones. And also, people may not agree with my own personal ranking, but they also might not agree with where I even categorize them. Maybe you think Brass is a lightweight game. Who knows? We're going to go on to the medium strategy games. So these are the fun games that you want to play, but you don't want to be thinking so much and spending so much time. Medium weights generally have less time than the heavyweight strategy games, time commitment. They also tend to have less rules and less complexity, overall less cards to memorize, with maybe the exception of Wingspans. Probably got more cards than all of these except for Terraforming Mars. Yeah, so that's your medium weight strategy. Okay. I'm going to put at the top of the medium weight strategy games might be Wingspan. I don't know. I really love Wingspan. Oh no, wait. Why do I have Dead of Winter here? Dead of Winter is a special deduction. I'll put that down there. I'll fix that right now. Alrighty. Next up, after Wingspan. Well, nope. How about It's a Wonderful World? It's a Wonderful World beats out Wingspan. It reminds me a little bit of Terraforming Mars with the gaining of resources based on what you built and your different income phases. Also reminds me a little bit of Seven Wonders. It's a better version of Seven Wonders. So I'd say of the medium weights, my favorite is It's a Wonderful World. Next up would be Wingspan. Next up would be Architects, great worker placement game. Next up would be Tiny Towns. Really like that one. Actually, Tiny Towns might beat out Architects. Maybe even Wingspan. Nah, Wingspan's got some classic cool moves you can do. All right, so we'll do number one, number two, number three being Tiny Towns, number four, Architects. Number five would be Sheriff of Nottingham. Number six would be Seven Wonders. Number seven would be. I think I missed an opportunity to make Seven Wonders number seven. Number seven would be Catan. Number eight would be King of Tokyo, especially when you get those expansions. Number nine would be Lords of Waterdeep. Number 10 would be Clank. Number 11 would be Quacks. Number 12 would be Takanoko. Number 13 would be, let's say, 13th place. I'm saying Small World. 14th place, Dominion. 15th place, Heat. 16th place, Cascadia. 17th Parks. 18th Everdell in the medium strategies. So that's how we rack and stack all of those. Next up, the light strategy games. We're going to put the I think Welcome to Takes the Cake as the best light strategy game. And the way I categorize the light strategy games are, some people may say, no, Carcassone's a medium weight or something like that, but you look at the different rules, how many cards you would have to memorize to really be an expert at these medium strategy games, and the details on the cards. Maybe they parallel the memorizing the roads and the different icons on the tiles of King Domino and Carcassonne, but I think there's a little bit of a difference when it comes to cards and tiles. Why? Just feel like there's a hand of cards, and managing that is a lot more difficult than just picking one single tile and managing a single tile. So I am going to put Carcassonne in the lightweight. I had to make that justification, and that led to me putting King Domino, Ticket to Ride, and a lot of others in the lightweight. Almost put Ticket to Ride in the heavyweight because of all the different cards and within Ticket to Ride. And the big thing with these medium strategies is the cards and needing to memorize them and managing a hand of cards. And Ticket to Ride, sure, the hand of cards are just different colors, but you also have 2 or 3 or 4 different goal cards that you secretly are planning for throughout the game. So Ticket to Ride is nearing the medium strategy, I'd say, of all of these. Azul don't have to memorize a bunch of different cards. It's just the actual strategy. Um, so a light strategy game can be very strategic, and Azul is a very strategic game, not very luck dependent, I would say. But you're not rolling dice in it. It's very much like the best player is going to win, but it's a light strategy in my mind because to get really good at it, you're not memorizing intricate details or a giant handbook of rules. Okay, that is how I made my final justification of why I'm considering it a light strategy. Let me hear it in the comments below if I'm wrong, but we're going to continue. Welcome to was an easy choice. These ones over here were a little bit tougher to decide to be put on a light strategy. They are a little bit heavier. Maybe there should be a medium light category for these ones, starting with Splendor all the way down to Carcassonne. But I tend to like the medium ones more. So I think after Welcome to, I just really love Welcome to, but after Welcome to, I'm going to start looking at some of these to place in the best light strategy games. If I'm going for a light strategy game, I'm also thinking of uh, who do I want to play with, who would be able to enjoy it, and like I'm going into it knowing it's a light strategy. I'm going into it with maybe somebody who I'm not expecting to memorize all of the different cards in the game or the niche cases of the game. So that is going to affect my ranking. This is difficult. All right, so we'll put Camel Up right there. Then we will put Sagrada after Camel Up. We'll put Sushi Go. No. Point Salad is above all these. Yeah, Point Salad is right after Welcome to. So number 1, Welcome to. Number 2, Point Salad. Number 3, Camel Up. Number 4, Sagrada. Number 5, Sushi Go. Number 6, Splendor. Number 7, King Domino. Number 8, Ticket to Ride. Number 9, Ganchan Clever. Number 10, Canva. Number 11, Azul. Number 12, Century. And number 13, Arcazone. All right. 3, 4, 7, 8, 13. I just counted them all. Light strategy games. Of the 100, only 13 made it as light strategy games. So if you want to design a game and have a lot of people rate it, make it a heavy game. Make it a medium strategy game. Like 60 to 90 minutes. Like people like that stuff. When you get to less than 30-minute games, people might not be rating it. All right, now we'll move on to social deduction / social games. So the front few are social deduction, and then the last couple, starting with just one, going to love letter, are more social, like try to guess what the other players are going to do. A lot of that getting in the head of the players. Maybe think of a specific word. Maybe solve a mystery together. These are more social games. So the best of all of these, we rank them together in the same categories. So the best of all of them is going to be Dead of Winter. Second best will be Secret Hitler. Third best will be Chronicles of Crime, our very first not social deduction, just social game. Fourth best will be Sea Salt and Paper. And maybe Sea Salt and Paper beats out Chronicles. That's the first on social deduction. Then Chronicles of Crime. Then after that, then we will look at maybe Coup. Then Code Names. Or maybe Love Letter, then Coup, then Code Names. I really like Love Letters. Chronicles of Crime, Love Letter, especially with the expansions or the premium edition. Love Letter, which is on Board Game Arena. Not Lovecraft Letter. That one's not on Board Game Arena. That one's great too. Coup, Codenames, Just One is a really good one too. And Dixit's a really good one too. Codenames, Just One, Dixit, Mysterium. And I really like Dixit. I think there's a huge gap after Dixit with Mysterium and then Exploding Kittens. And then Nemesis, I've never played. Exploding Kittens, then we'll do Mysterium above Exploding Kittens. And then Nemesis, I've never played. It could be my favorite game. We will see when I get back to Board Gaming Live, which if I ever do and play Nemesis, then I'll see how I like it. But next up, we have the legacy games. There's only 4 in the legacy genre, and that's not because there's a bunch of them outside of the top 100. It's just that people are not really making a lot of legacy games. So if you make 4 of them, all 4 might be in the most rated games. So you're batting 1,000 at that point. Like you're doing really well. 4 for 4. Now I know that's not the case. There's more than just 4 legacy games out there, but there's really not many legacy games, and there's a ton of light strategy games out there. And the fact that less light strategy games made it than heavy strategy games, that gives my mind a thought that maybe just heavy strategy games and medium strategy games have more ratings because people are interacting with them more and have strong feelings with them online more. The legacy ones, um, yeah, those ones, maybe there's like 20 legacy games out there that I could name off the top of my head. And so there's not many, right? But the fact that 4 made it on here, that's pretty dang good. So Arkham Horror is not going to be my favorite. So Pandemic Legacy Season 1, I had a great time with that one. Just a lot of spoilers in there, but really enjoyed it and can't talk too much about it. But when you get to month April, that's when things really ramp up and it gets exciting. And yeah, and there's 4 different tracks the game can take on the 4th month. So it's really exciting at that. I mean, actually, April is when you realize where that track has started you on, but you started one of those 4 paths, I think, after the very first game. Next up, I'll put Arkham Horror, and then next up, Gloomhaven, because I haven't played Mansions of Madness, so maybe Mansions of Madness would be the best one. I don't know. I haven't played that one, just like Nemesis. All right, we're into the 2-player only games section. Seven Wonders Duel is going to be my favorite. Obviously, this channel mostly Seven Wonders Duel videos here. I think I got 350 different videos, and like 200 of them are Seven Wonders Duel videos. So yeah, I just make a lot of Seven Wonders Duel content, and I really enjoy it. Really enjoy Seven Wonders Duel as a game. What other duel games are out there? Star Realms. Star Realms is really high up there, but Star Wars Rebellion is really good too. I think I'm going to put Star Wars Rebellion just a hair ahead of Star Realms. I just think Star Wars Rebellion is just a beautiful game, and you really like relive a lot of the Star Wars lore as you're going through it, and having the ability to have a Death Star completely nuke a planet. Very impressive to have that happen in a game. Star Realms is more mechanical, uh, and you can have some cool stories that come from Star Realms with, oh, I played a Blob slash Allies faction, or I played a Trade Federation faction, played all machines, and then scrapped my entire deck type of faction. Like you can play these different types of combos and tell stories about, yeah, the craziest move was when the player who had all blobs just completely annihilated me with all their blobs at the very last turn when they were about to lose and they dealt 100 damage. Those are exciting stories mechanically. But you get to Star Wars Rebellion and you tell a fun story about, yeah, uh, we used the Death Star to destroy Tatooine. Like, that's exciting. Okay. Santorini. Probably gonna go at the bottom, honestly. It's not my favorite. Um, Abstract strategy two players aren't generally my favorite. Nothing against them. I recognize chess is a good game. I just don't enjoy it. Games similar to chess, like Onitama and things like that. I just want to take them and put them into a min-max game tree engine and just have them just solve it for me. But yeah, Santorini is going to be the lowest. Now it's down to these three. Jaipur, Splendor, Duel, or Patchwork. Who wins? I think Patchwork beats it out, then Jaipur, then sorry, Splendor, Duel. Played you so many times. I want to love you. You're made by Bruno Catala and work with the Splendor IP, but it definitely brought some really cool things to Splendor. Um, but I just don't know. I think maybe I need to play an expert at it to really like super enjoy it. Something's missing in my mind with Splendor Duel. The soul is gone, and it's Splendor never had a soul. So when I play a duel game, I'm like, where's the soul? All right, next up, cooperative games. The best of all these is Hanabi. Next is the Mind. Next is the let's see, Pandemic. Next is Forbidden Island, and next is the Crew. And we're done because I don't know. I haven't played Spirit Island or Arnak. And all these other games, unknown. I don't know. So overall, that was a pretty good chunk of games. Like maybe 80 of the 100 I've played, and am able to assess and be able to tell you based on my own opinions which one is the best of each of the categories and which one is the worst. So tell me in the comments below what I got wrong. I'm always interested to know that. And thanks so much for watching.